So studying is hard enough on its own, but with the right apps, you can make it easier. So today, I'm gonna be sharing with you 4 mostly used study apps, to which 2 of them I personally use and 2 of them I don't really use, but they are very popular among students. So let's get into it. First up is Quizlet, my go-to app, or rather for flashcards. Yeah, my go-to app for flashcards. If I need to memorize like definitions, terms, or even formulas, this is the app that I use. And the best part about this app is that it has modes like learn, match, and test. That makes studying way less boring than it is. So for me, Quizlet works best before tests, exams, assignments, whatever. I just flip through my flashcards until I feel confident enough to go into the exam room, to go into the test venue, or to hand in my assignments. Okay, so we are now entering Quizlet, where I will show you how the setup is. So my most recent folders were on land management, which is a planning module that I have. So there's also civil engineering here. So I haven't used Quizlet for a while now, but if you do, you'll see your streaks right here. You go down, see there is a flashcard set on economics. So this topic was on supply and demand. So let's click. Okay, so I haven't paid my thing, but you see my test is locked because I've used up the free thing. But if you pay it, you get unlimited of these. So there's all of these. Here are the cards. See? Okay, let's enter one first card. So you read the question, you try to answer, and then you just tap to reveal the answer and to see if you've known it. So you can tap it to the right if you know it, or to the left if you still haven't gotten it just yet. Okay, so let's leave here, and here there is learn, where you can memorize it all or just cram for a test. So let's say memorize it all. You start learning. There's a question that's gonna pop up depending on the topic or the subject that you're learning. So here it says, why is it important to use percentages in calculating price elasticity of demand? If you do not know, there's a do not know answer at the bottom. If you know, you pick out of the 4. So you can actually set it to show you that you've got the answer right after you click, or you can set it to show you that you've got it right after you've answered all the questions, right? So I'm not going to answer this because I'm done with this topic. And you can also add your own. You add like a document which is going to be scanned, right? See, study guide, you can click there, and then scan document, select images or select file, or even paste text. This is where you come, then it will generate all the necessary information for you to know that subject or to know that module, right? So that is all I'll show you on Khan Academy. On Quizlet. At number 2, we have Khan Academy, my lifesaver for subject I don't understand. It has free lessons on math, science, economics, and more. So the explanations are super clear, and there are also practice exercise after each lesson. So I usually use Khan Academy mostly for maths, civil engineering, stuff like that. Whenever I'm stuck, I just search the topic and it usually clears things up. It's really easy to use, guys. Okay, so you can join a class, I don't know if it's paid. I haven't tried this. My recent lessons, however, were also on economics right here. You can these are the courses that I chose. So there was AP Environmental Sciences, it's related to what I'm doing, microeconomics, everything is here. So let's enter one of my recent lessons as apply and see. You see, you can, let's go to the top. Demand. These are where you learn, like you are reading. If when I'm done reading, there is the test right here up next for you. This is a test to test if I've understood everything above here. So let's click it and see what happens. I haven't read the thing, but let's click. Okay, so there are 7 questions. You can click let's go, and then it starts those questions. So for this one, something has changed about how consumers buy heads, which reflected in the change shown in the graph shown here. Which of the following changes could this graph represent? Okay, so if you do, or if you know microeconomics, you know that the demand has shifted to the left, which means that there was either a decrease in price for a different or like a complement of the same product. See, so people do not like heads, so it also speaks to preferences. You see, I've clicked it. Let's check. You see, the answer is correct, and then you can do next question. I'm not gonna go through all of these. This was just for show. However, here you cannot add folders or files. You can only select in your courses. Let's edit. So if under math, these are all the different things you can add. So now I need to add steps because it's an additional thing from the thing. There are 42 in under maths, and then the science there's 17. Economics there's only these. Arts and humanities, computing, test preps, reading and language, life skills, everything is here. And when you create an account, it will ask you which level of education you are in. You can either from grade, I think it's from grade 7 or somewhere below that, but you can choose grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, matric, grade 10, university, college, whatever you choose. Even postgrad, it's there, you choose. So this app is inclusive to all, right? So yeah, let me know if you're gonna try it next. Stay peaceful. So app number 1 and app number 2 were the apps that I used. Now we enter app number 3, which just recommendation. I've never used it, but I hear that it's best. It's one of the best among students. So this one is called Notion. Now this is an app that a lot of students swear by. Notion. It's like an all-in planner where you can organize assignments, make aesthetic dashboards, and track habits. Don't know what that means, but yes. So I haven't gotten into Notion myself, but I've seen people create crazy setups that basically run their whole life. If you love planning and organizing, this might be for you. At number 4, the last app, another recommendation, which is also super powerful and super popular, Anki. I don't know if that's how you say it. It's Anki. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, that's the one. So it's like a flashcard app like Quizlet, but it uses more something like it uses something called spaced repetition. This also speaks to this other study method that I mentioned in one of my previous videos. So basically it shows you cards right before you are about to forget them. So which helps you remember for in the long run. However, a lot of medical students and language learners use Anki because it's one of the most effective ways to memorize huge amounts of info. So this speaks to that studying method that I just mentioned, which is spaced repetition, like the one where you read something, you either close your book or I don't know, but you don't see what you've read, and then you try to say it out loud or try to rewrite it down or something like that. It's like you're repeating the same things over and over and over again until it finally sticks up into your head. Yeah, so those were the 4 amazing study apps, to which 2 of them I use on a daily basis or a weekly basis, which Khan Academy and Quizlet. But if you are more into planning and being organized, or like for those heavy memorizing, you might want to check out Notion or Anki. Now, question is, which apps do you use, and which one should I try next? Let me know down in the comments, and if you want more real student hacks, hit the subscribe button. Next week, or somewhere sooner this week, I'll show you my full study routine. You know what's up? Stay peaceful. Thank you.